tonight.
I'll just call this guest Mr. X and just ask him, why did you return to EMI if you did not want to continue this work, since you were already under the witness protection program?
Well, I do appreciate this opportunity that you've given to me to come on this show and to kind of take it all off my chest. It's been a really, really long time that I've been wanting to say something about what really happened that day. As you brought out, the Department of Justice put me under their witness protection program after I was actually liberated from these goons. I don't know who they were. They looked like possibly they were within the mob or the mafia. And I just tried to start my life over again. I left California. I actually ended up down in a rather famous place. Most people have heard of Roswell. I figured maybe I'd try and just do some simple type work there and begin my life over again. And I mean, once it gets in your blood, you can't just get away from it altogether and think, well, I have no life now because of this creep who took my identity. But I gained a real big, popular group of people in Roswell, and they just kept pushing me to get on with doing something else, and advancing my career. They knew I had potential, but I couldn't tell them who I really was. So that's kind of what led me to thinking I should come back to Los Angeles and maybe I could do some other kind of work and not actually be involved in singing. But I just kept making more and more contacts when I returned to Hollywood, and it just ended up being like that. It wasn't something I had planned on. I just ended up being here, and it just kind of all fell back in place again, and I ended up right at the doorstep of EMI.
I know that it's been 20 years now since everything happened. When you heard about this, did you ever try to attempt to contact Dave and say anything to him?
You can't imagine how my heart just broke when I heard about the fact that Dave was in the hospital. Now, I will give away one little secret that I haven't even told Simon or Theodore. I sent flowers to Dave anonymously when he was still in intensive care. And one night, they had him under sedation, and I actually came to his room and saw him. But I never did try to really communicate with him by phone or even coming in to see him whenever he was awake during the afternoons. Then when he was released from the hospital, I watched him sort of from a distance. But you gotta remember, I don't look the way that I used to. So nobody would probably even recognize me even if they did.
That makes perfect sense, because, you wouldn't want to say anything really to him about who you really were. Of course, you could have said you were a relative of Alvin's and felt bad and wanted to contact him just to say you're sorry for what happened, but we understand that.
But I didn't want to take a chance. I just did not want Dave thinking I was somebody else who had done this horrible thing to him. He never knew that it wasn't me. Somebody else who didn't care about what they were doing, except that they wanted to hurt somebody.
Channel 46 is bringing a nationwide talent search to Atlanta, and you can join the fun. Hi, I'm Mark McCain from 96 Rock, your host for the second big Putting on the Hits lip sync contest at Cumberland Mall. Have you entered yet? What are you waiting for? Be the star you've always wanted to be. If you're not in the contest, come on down. You won't want to miss the best free show in town when Channel 46 brings Putting on the Hits to Cumberland Mall. I'll be looking for you Saturday at 2, because you know you do the marvelous.
Donna here for Gallery Furniture. The Wolfman is celebrating at Gallery Furniture, and he's giving our fans super deals on furniture. Wolfman wanted me to tell you all about it. Score big with this 4-piece black lacquer bedroom suit, $259, or this sofa, $99, and these day beds only $38. Gallery Furniture is celebrating, and you're invited to save big at our 2 locations, 2511 Roosevelt Highway in College Park and 1600 Browns Bridge Road in Gainesville. Psst, come a little closer. Ask for Donna.
I'm just going to complete this interview with you by saying that I'm sure you are happy that you have been able to recover some of the fan base and popularity you had at that time. It's not anything compared with what you had, but of course you didn't really begin back with the group until after Dave had died, so I just wonder, would he have recognized you if he had seen you come back as you did?
I mean, it took a while for me to get out because the Department of Justice, they had to send out agents and informants to find out what happened to me. And when they did find out who I really was, the Department of Justice sent in, I think, some FBI agents too. So they had other agencies helping to get me out of that place, and it was a trying experience. I never knew if they were going to kill me because here they had another imposter in my place, and they didn't really need me anymore. But then when he messed up the whole thing and ended up not killing Dave, that's when the group itself figured we could use. They could use me as a hostage, I mean, I could have been a ransom pay ticket for them, and they would have maybe got money for me for returning me, but it never actually branched out that way because the Justice Department moved real fast to find out what was involved, and they found me, but I think they kept a lot of that ransom idea hush-hush. The media never found out about it, so that's why they were able to liberate me, and nobody else heard about what happened. No, I honestly think there's no chance that could have happened. The Justice Department, when they put me under the Witness Protection Program, they sent me to a lot of plastic surgeons, and it's sort of like each one did its own unique style on my face, or they tried to change certain characteristics that were predominant for me, and I think the only thing that would have given myself away could have been my voice, but everyone knows how often chipmunks sound alike, so I figured, well, I'm going to probably come across as just an average chipmunk like everybody else, so I never did have a concern that they would recognize me. And it's sad, too, because he died the same time as our creator did, Ross Bagdasarian. And, it was a heartbreaking time for Simon Theodore and me, but they didn't even know about the fact that I was still alive until I finally disclosed it to him years later.
Well, we appreciate you talking with us, and thank you so much for the chance to discuss this subject. And
let me just make one other statement to all the kids. It didn't matter if it was me behind the microphone in those years after this happened, but the magic of the chipmunks is still there even today after 20 years, and we're going to keep going with this, kids, as long as we can. Dave's still with us, even if it isn't him. The same is true of all the other characters. If one dies, sadly, and the place is empty, they'll find somebody else at EMI. Because magic is about making the kids laugh, making the adults cheer and sing with their children, and that's what all it's been about as far as Alvin and the Chipmunks. So thank you for letting me come on the show, and now you know all the facts, kids. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, we have run out of time for this broadcast tonight, but it has been a most revealing and interesting subject to discuss. And I hope all of you will remember that it was not Alvin who shot at Dave that tragic day. It was actually an impersonator.
That's exactly right, kids. So we want to make it clear to everybody. What happened, the Justice Department wanted everyone to forget about it. And EMI wanted you to forget about it. The media did. But this is the real story. This is really, really what happened. And I don't want anybody to ever think again that what you hear on the news is just a fraud or a farce, because it's real. And it did happen. Who knows, maybe 50 years later, I may come back and do another interview. But I just want you to know that just like the tragedy that happened in Dallas in Dealey Plaza with President John F. Kennedy, we just want all of you to realize this, that tragedies happen, and whenever we can, we try to put right what's been proven to be wrong. So, I'm Alvin, telling all of you today that I'm still very much alive, but I'm not the same chipmunk, and I never will be after what I went through and what the world went through on that Christmas morning in 1965.
It was somebody that was sent in there to do this horrible thing. And on behalf of CBS News, we wanted to bring this to the world's attention. And thank you for watching tonight.
To learn more about the history of television, the Library of Congress suggests these books. Television by Michael Winship, Tube of Plenty, The Evolution of American Television, and An Album of Television by Carol A. Emmons. These and many other interesting books are available at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
This is CBS.
Jason, it's the office of the president.
This comet's going to keep coming. She's going to hit.
A comet that nothing can stop. A fire in the sky right after the day the Earth moves, Saturday at noon.